snapping leg kick there from Afzaly.
It's a good location too, right above the knee. That's where you want to land that kick.
Seim now coming in, pushing Afzaly up against the cage. Afzaly with an 8-pound weight advantage yesterday at the weigh-in. Did not stop Seim from picking him up and slamming him to the ground.
Well, an excellent takedown by Jordan Seim there as he used what Afzaly was giving him. Afzaly was very wide base, so the double wasn't there, so he took what he had, targeted one leg, and ended up in a good position. And there's those knees to the side. One of those things that those amateurs really need to continue to do to make significant damage from top position.
Yeah, inside control now. Jordan Seim on top, trying to push Afzaly away from the cage, and has now done so. Now slipping into the mount. And it looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, Jeremy. But with the other arm behind Afzaly's head, not sure that that's going to end up with a submission attempt there.
Still working to isolate an arm, get this top position. You might see him attempt an armbar from here where he'll put his knee up on Afzaly's chest and work to target just one arm and work from it. But again, staying very busy on top is Jordan Seim.
So Jordan Seim, a little bit of the rabbit punches to the side there earlier, and now again trying to find it. It looked like he was trying to look for the armbar earlier but was unable to find it, and now looking for the armbar again, and he's got just to spread him out. But now a nice job by Afzaly to stack him up and try and take some of the pressure away, Jeremy.
And Afzaly needs to continue this stack until he's sure his arm is free, and that is what he's done right there. Too many times we've seen fighters feel that they just need to stack it up and they don't need to deal with the initial submission, and they end up getting caught. But now Afzaly on top, and again with that very compact frame, he's able to land some big shots, including two knees to the side of Jordan Seim.
Big kick again, a snapping leg kick to just above the knee as Seim was trying to get up. He found his target and he hit it hard.
Well, and those are big kicks, and Afzaly has shown so far in this fight, the standing leg kicks that he's done, and those two there, that his kicks are a good, strong component of his game.
Seim, though, coming forward, landing a kick of his own. Another kick to the midsection there.
Oh, that was an excellent counter.
Big counter punch there. Stunned Afzaly momentarily, Jeremy, as he kind of fell off that punch.
Well, and now Jordan Seim running in for the last little bit of this round, and it's going to be a tough round to call because Afzaly, with those exclamation point kicks, really those stick in the mind of the judges.
In this amateur fight, 3 3-minute rounds. Again, no punches to the head of a downed opponent, no kicks to the head at all, or knees to the head at all in any position. Those under the Calgary Commission rules. And a nice exchange there. Again, trying to throw the kick, kicks the leg from under him, and then again, kicking his legs as he gets up. Kind of a defenseless position to be in, and Afzaly taking advantage. A nice right hand landed there as well.
Well, again, some good striking, and now Jordan Seim in on the leg attack. He's got that single leg, but he needs to get his head to a better position, but he ends up securing the single leg takedown anyway. And he really needs to get busy here. I think he needs to have a good round, and that's a good start there with a good knee to the side.
Seim again inside control. He had this position in round one, wound up in the mount, and it ended up being reversed on him.
Afzaly talking to the official saying that Seim was kicking or kneeing him in the spine, and the official says, well, keep fighting and stop turning your back to him.
Looking for the submission here. Jordan Seim trying to isolate an arm on Parviz Afzaly.
And he's got a triangle around the head of Afzaly.
A tough spot to be in. Almost a reverse triangle here, Jeremy, trying to choke him out, doing some damage. You'd think you might want to try and grab the arm here and put a submission on that arm. Afzaly now covering it up as Seim tried to grab it. But again, that triangle that was on the head of Afzaly just squeezing the life out of him, but does not tap.
Well, and I don't think that it will ever choke out an opponent without the arm in there. It's not tight enough there. You can't make your legs small enough. But what it does do is put your opponent in a very uncomfortable position and leave him open to land 6 or 7 decent shots, which is what Jordan Seim did.
Again, hammer fist to the side, trying to isolate that arm. And you see him go over and over again. Now again, trying for the arm bar, and he might have it here. He needs to get that other leg out as he can't quite get the torque on the arm. And now Jordan Seim trying to find a spot, but Parviz Afzaly doing a good job of rolling out of it. Seim not giving it up though. And now has to release it. Afzaly again survives another armbar attempt.
Well, it was a very methodical attempt to go through, and it just, the positioning of the hips wasn't quite right. You need to get it in, put that elbow right above your cup, and just pressure in. And as soon as Afzaly was able to twist, he wasn't ever going to be able to secure that armbar.
So Afzaly now throwing from far lower down. Another leg attack here from Jordan Seim. Afzaly looks tired here, Jeremy.
Well, and again, there's a lot of, in this first couple fights in somebody's career, learning how to manage the energy is really important, and that's what really makes a difference in a fight. Nice touch of gloves there. There's that big looping punch I was saying that, and Jordan Seim's coaches were saying you got to stay away from by getting that jab working.
Now, if Jordan Seim seems to be fast enough that if it comes in at that speed, he's going to get out of the way of that punch every time.
Nice kick from Afzaly, a return from Jordan Seim. Good timing by Seim to get in on the leg attack. He's got the high crotch position now with the takedown, but he's in a guillotine, so a little bit of danger here for him. He's not in a full guard, so it's not as dangerous, but he is attacking the grip. His head is almost slipping out, but a lot of pressure being put on here by Parviz Afzaly.
Yeah, it looks like he's got that one hand clear, the 2-on-1 technique to get the head free. And now Seim winds up in the mount with 2 minutes to go in this amateur fight.
Well, it's one of those things. Matt Hughes was talking about getting guillotined, and he says, I don't care if I'm getting guillotined. I am going to grab one finger and I'm going to yank until you let go. And that's just pretty much what happened there. The referee might give you a scolding, but he's not going to take away a point for grabbing onto a finger, and it gets you out of the position.
So again, Seim looking to isolate the arm. He's tried the Kimura and the Americana a couple times there, and it seems like he's always tried to use it to set up the arm bar. At least that's what he did in round 1 and round 2.
Afzaly's staying busy on the bottom, but this is one of those things that I as a judge, I don't know if you see these strikes from the bottom as round enders, and most judges will tell you they're going to score it 10-9 for the fighter they thought that did the most to try and end the fight. And again, I would think as a bottom fighter, you want to work on improving your position rather than landing these weak punches to the side.
1 minute left in round 3. The punches from the bottom now really coming mechanically with not much behind them. Parviz Afzaly seems to be somewhat out of gas down there, Jeremy, content to hold Seim and try and land punches. Seim trying to advance into the mount and now does so. And now we'll see what he can do, see if he can finish this fight with just 30 seconds left.
Well, and advancing the position is a key thing in what judges look for. Again, you're advancing, you're trying to get to positions where you can end the fight. And this is good work by Jordan Seim to stay busy, doesn't give the referee any reason to give him and call him up standing. Just short time remaining now in the round, Ryan.
And just short time remaining in this fight as we get down to the final 5 seconds. Inevitably, this one's going to go to a decision. We'll go to the judges' scorecards and figure out exactly who will win this fight. Will Parviz Afzaly be successful in his amateur debut, or will it be Jordan Seim getting the first win of his amateur career?